Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with such happy faces. Good morning to you. Good morning, guys. So today is Sunday, and I told you guys that I would start doing weigh-ins on Sundays. I'm gonna try. Don't hold me to every Sunday. I'm gonna try though. So let's go on in here and weigh ourselves. So 295.9. So on Sundays, I'm going to try to weigh myself. So 295.9. By next Sunday, I'm going to make it my goal to be down to like 289 or 290. 10-pound increment. So I know I can do it. So we're not going to weigh ourselves again until next Sunday. Why are we doing that? Because it messes with our mental, and we don't need to have that going on, period. So yeah, you guys come along with me today, and I gotta go wake up, guys. I'm so tired. I was up at like 4 o'clock this morning, and then I went back to sleep, and now it's 9. So it's Sunday though. Relax, chill, get your coffee, watch your TV, you know, maybe fold some laundry. I gotta fold laundry. So I'll see you guys in a bit. You guys know I am the queen at getting toothpaste on my shirt. So we're gonna go out, see my mom's grave, and then I'm gonna go walking and possibly do that Starbucks run. I'm gonna do that Starbucks run actually on the way out to go see my mom. So you guys will see you in a bit. It's hot.
It's really hot.
Tell the people who you are.
Huh?
Tell the people who you are.
Telling people I do it.
I'm sorry, you guys. My dad has no chew. He's country. And he has no chew.
Somebody's got your seatbelt on.
It's YouTube, Dad. There's not drama on my channel. That's the stuff you hear about YouTube, but that's not what my channel represents. We don't do drama. This is my dad, guys, Fred, and you'll see him on my vlogs from time to time when he's not misbehaving. Ugh! We're headed out to go see my mom's grave, and then I'm gonna see if I can get him to maybe stop at a Starbucks for me along the way.
Uh-huh. Starbucks. You died, you got no business with Starbucks. You're gonna die, you got no business with Starbucks. Your Starbucks should be a cold glass of ice water.
I worked hard all week long. And this is what you do?
Too many calories. Think about it.
I'm getting me some Starbucks today, period. He's our motivation, y'all. But what did Tyrone just say? I worked hard all week long. All the times that you treated me wrong and I kept being true. You see, God's eyes never closed. He's not what?
Why you didn't get them long horse nails on your fingers?
Because I'm giving my nails a break and I got shellacked. Don't be talking shit. Go. Miss you, Mom. I don't like to cry in front of my dad, but losing a parent sucks, you guys. So if your parents are still alive, you better cherish them. My mom was my best friend, and I just miss her so much. So I wore her earrings today. She loved hoop earrings, and now I've always loved them too, but my love for them came from her. So my vlogs are real, you guys. 1 minute you'll see me crying, 1 minute you'll see me happy, and unfortunately that's the reality of my life right now. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna get out of here now. Well, Starbucks always makes you feel better. Yes, it does. I don't care what you say about I'm supposed to be dieting. It's Sunday. I've worked hard and I want it. I gotta put my face mask on, guys. Gosh, these things are so annoying. That's nice. Hi. Well, do you guys have anything sugar-free? What do you, like, what, do you have flavors or caramels or?
Sometimes it's like,
Right. No, well, I haven't been here in over a month, so.
okay, so tall is 330 calories, but that comes with like the whole milk, so what are you doing now?
Yeah, let's do that with non-fat. Yeah, non-fat.
And that still be everything for you today?
Yeah. I want everything on it the same, just non-fat milk.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. Total cost of 521. And can I get a name for that?
Yep, Kayla.
And here's facial flowers. Oh,
Thank you.
thank you so much. And they'll have that for you down there.
Okay.
Did you want a receipt or anything for that?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Download the Fetch app and I will give you my code below. Thank you. I'll give you my code down below in the description and you'll get 2,000 points if you use the code and get your money back on the app. You get like gift cards and I mean there's all kinds of stuff that you can get on there, but just download the Fetch app and then I'll leave the code down below. You guys use my code. I think it's like $2 it amounts to or whatever, but yeah, Fetch app. In here. There's Dad. He's probably wondering what the hell is going on. Today it is so freaking hot. Wait, let me see that, Armani. So I wanted Starbucks so bad. I got the caramel ribbon crunch with non-fat milk and I just could not do it. So I got about half of this down, maybe a little less than half, but I'm gonna give the rest of it to my son because it just did not make me feel very good. So that's one thing about VSG. You guys will find the stuff that you loved before, it may not love you anymore because I feel real nauseated. I am gonna go walk. I'm gonna just try to get the sick feeling off my stomach real quick, and then I'm gonna let it cool down a bit because it is so hot and I don't want to overheat out there. After VSG, you just feel kind of weak. Remember, I'm only a month out, so I still have a lot of healing to do, but needless to say, here, you can have this, Armani. Stand up and come get it. Kids these days, lazy. Here. Lose the attitude. Anyways, you would not think that a freaking coffee beverage would make you feel like that, but I feel very sickly. So, needless to say, I just want you guys to understand the whole point of me showing you that you still have to treat yourself every now and again. So, try to modify things, even though it's still probably not a healthy, well, we know it's not a healthy choice. Instead of getting whole milk, which everything that I get at Starbucks is whole milk. But I did it with non-fat milk. It didn't taste too bad. I mean, it didn't taste like it usually does, but it didn't taste too bad. And I had them do just caramel on top, no caramel on the bottom, no whipped on the bottom. So just modified it a little bit. Still high calories, but it is what it ain't. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. Did you guys get your water in for today? So I ate most of it, actually more than half. Did pretty good. This, I'm not gonna save it. I'll just throw it away because by the time I eat it later, it'll be soggy. And later I have got salmon marinating, so we're gonna have that anyways. But that'll be fine until then. All right, I'm going on my walk. I'll see you guys then. It is so hot today, you guys, but no matter how hot it is, no matter how tired you are, you still got to get up and you still got to go. So, about my little crying session earlier, you know, sometimes it's really awkward because you can be around a group of people and you can be so happy, and then one minute you think like, wow, I really miss this person, or wow, this person would really like this, or they'd like this food, or they like this beverage, or they like this place, they think it's beautiful. And then when I start thinking of something that my mom would like to do with me while I'm doing it, even though I'm so happy or I'm having such a good time, sometimes it just makes me so sad. And a lot of people like to go to like the cemetery and things like that and visit their loved ones. But for me, not so much. I don't particularly enjoy it because, as weird as it may sound, it's almost like when I go out there, I have to it's like a slap in the face reminder that she's dead and she's not coming back. So, I don't know. I don't like going out there. My dad, he likes to go out there. He finds extreme comfort in it. I find extreme discomfort in it. And it's one of those things where I don't truly feel yes, her physical outer shell is there, but I don't feel like she is there. I feel like her spirit is free now. If anything, you know, when I'm sitting up late at night and I'm by myself, I think about her. I I feel her more at night when I'm at the house than I do when we go out to the cemetery, if that makes any sense. But the reason why I wanted to share some of my life with you guys is because there's going to be somebody who is going to have this surgery. And you may lose someone really, really close to you prior to surgery. And I don't want you to give up. For a minute, I wanted to just quit. After she passed away, I gained 20 pounds unnecessarily. But I only knew how to deal with it by eating and drinking. That was the only which way I knew how to deal with it. And I can't drink every day because I have my son. I have to take care of him. So that wasn't an option to do every day. So that left food. Until I had a dream one day and my mom was in the dream and she just told me to stop. That was really powerful because she was with me from the time that I started this up until the day she passed, and I would have loved for her to get to see it flourish and to see it come into fruition. But I know that she's still here and she can still see everything going on. And the same with you. Even though your loved one may not be here anymore and you want to just give up and you don't want to go through with the surgery and you just want to crawl under a rock and hide and die, don't do that, because your loved one wouldn't want you to do that. If I wouldn't have went through with my surgery, my mom would have been up in heaven finding ways to beat my brains in. Like, there's no way that she wouldn't have wanted me to go through with my surgery. She would have been so disappointed. And so after I gained the 20 pounds and I had that dream, I really decided that, okay, now is the time. I've got to get it together. Got to get back on track, because this is what my mom would want. And I want you to think of it the same way. Whether you lost a friend, you lost an aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandparent, coach, whoever, and you feel like you don't want to go through with life, you don't want to go through with accomplishing something that you set, don't do that, because that person would want you to go through with it. So with that being said, I'm out doing my walk. When I tell y'all it is hot, it is hotter than two big bitches in a Honda Civic, but I'm still out here. So I'm gonna talk to you guys when I get back to the house, show you what I do for protein right after my walk. And yeah, I'll touch base with you then, but please don't give up on your goals and your dreams because you lost a loved one. They wouldn't want you to do that. If you don't have anyone else to talk to, you can talk to me. I talk back, and I know how you feel because I miss my mom every day. So I'll see you guys back at the house. Okay, you guys, we did the walk. I only did 2.28 miles. Good enough tonight. I'm tired. And it's Sunday. I'm just done. So right when you guys get done with your workout, you should drink a protein shake. That came specifically from my doctor for when I stalled. He said right after you do your workout, do a protein shake. So I'm doing the Quest Cinnamon Crunch. You already know that's my favorite. I just do a scoop, a little under a scoop, and then I fill it up with 12 ounces of water. So I fill this up with 12 ounces of water. Remember, it's in your blender bottle, and you can see it on the inside. So water is up to the line, and then I add in 3 big chunks of ice, and then shake. And then that's it. I sip on this for the next hour, and I'm good to go. This lighting probably sucks. So it is the end of the night. Everyone is showered and in bed. Okay, well, my dad and our mommy are showered and in bed. I'm showered and doing dishes because that is what I do. I am the go-to dish lady and I hate it. So I wanted to just check in with you guys before I went to bed. Sum up my Sunday. It was really boring this Sunday. We really didn't do much of anything. Woke up this morning, went out to the cemetery, seen my mom, got Starbucks, came back, went for my walk. Pretty much just hung out with my dad and Armani. After that, for dinner tonight, I had salmon. Armani had a homemade hamburger because I had some hamburger that needed to get cooked. But the thing with hamburger, you guys, like, hamburger does not like me. I've tried it like a couple times and I get sick and it causes me to throw up. So, I don't know. I had salmon. I want to say the patties are about 4 ounces a piece. And I ate one patty. And then a little bit later, I ate like not even half, a piece of the other patty. So I had about 6 ounces of salmon for dinner. And then tonight, I did have about a cup of Boom Chicka popcorn. Like I said, Sundays, I kind of have a little extra, you know. I still did a vigorous walk today. And I think I'll be okay. I don't think I will cause, it will cause any gain weight. I don't think it will cause any weight gain between my half a Starbucks and that today. So I'll be all right. Like I said, you know, you guys can't deprive yourselves. And I'm going to keep preaching that and keep preaching it and keep preaching it until you guys like fully understand it. If you deprive yourself, if you never reward yourself, I mean, there's some people that can do it, but majority of people, be realistic. Like, you like your snacks. And you have to think like, let's be real. If you are post-op or even if you're pre-op, think about what you were eating a year ago or 2 years ago. Like, you're not going to be eating anything even close to that. I mean, unless you're just complete and utter, have no motivation and no self-control, and you haven't broken your food addiction, which that's for a whole nother video, and we are going to address that. But once you've learned to manage your food addiction, you will find that having a snack to reward yourself, or, you know, an occasional, I don't even know why I'm trying to put you guys down there because it ain't gonna work, an occasional beverage, like, you're gonna be fine. You just don't overindulge. Now, the old me, I would have sat on the couch watching my shows. I would have ate that whole bag of popcorn. Like, serving size? What's the serving size? Because I didn't do serving sizes ever. I wanted the whole snack bag. And now, like, your stomach, the thing with VSG, you guys, is after your surgery, you may want the whole snack bag. But at first, your stomach is not going to allow you to do it. So by the time you get it through your skull that you can't eat like that anymore, like, you're going to be used to eating serving sizes. And it's not bad. It's actually wonderful. Because let me tell you something. Stuff lasts so long around here. I go to the store and me and my son are the only one, and he really don't even eat it. But I like to get deli turkey meat. Like, that goes down so good for me. It's got good protein. So I love to get deli turkey meat. Sometimes I get ham. Like, I got pineapple ham the other day because it was on sale. And I know someone's going to say, oh, that's sugar, but whatever. It was on sale. It was a really good deal. So I got a half a pound of that. Like, I never buy more than a half a pound anymore because it'll never get eaten. Never. Like, the last thing of turkey I bought, I bought a half a pound of oven roasted turkey. It was really good, don't get me wrong, but it takes me so long to eat it. Like, it goes bad before you can even finish it. So if you don't take anything, if you don't take anything else out of this segment, take this. Do not buy things in large quantities, whether it's like large quantities of, unless you plan on freezing it. Like, and I don't freeze deli meat, but like cheese, if cheese is on sale, I'll still buy it. Like Hy-Vee sometimes does Kraft 3 for $5. So I'll stock up on cheese. I did the other day and put that in the freezer, but I would never like open up a bag and not portion it out because it'll get moldy. It will not get used. So definitely refreshing to know that, like, damn, I can only eat a serving size, but it feels good. Like, you learn that it's so comfortable. Like, I remember thinking to myself way back when, like, am I ever gonna feel full? Like, I could just eat and eat and eat and not even be hungry and eat. And like, there was nothing, no restriction, nothing stopping me. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy to be full. It's refreshing to be full. And once you are in a good state, you're feeling better, you're losing weight, you're out and about, you're running errands. Like, you guys, it is so refreshing to be running errands and you don't have like food in your mind. Like, I can't even describe, like, okay, so say it's a Saturday and I'm going to get up and go shopping. Okay, this is old Kayla. So old Kayla is going to get up and go shopping. So old Kayla would specifically set aside time because old Kayla wanted to run down to this restaurant and grab this. And then she wanted to run down to this other restaurant because they make my morning muffins and I want to make sure I grab me a morning muffin. And then she'd have to make time to stop at Starbucks so she can get her extra large salted white caramel mocha. Like, I would literally set aside times to go to different restaurants to grab different food items I wanted throughout the day instead of just doing my shopping and coming home. Like, now though, I don't even think about that. Like, I was telling somebody earlier, like, you almost, like, that's why I say, you guys, in my opinion, put the scale away, because you almost become, once you start losing weight, addicted. Like, for me, I can't speak for you guys, but for me, in the past, it's so hard for me to lose weight before this, y'all. Like, I just could not. So the fact that I'm losing weight, it's like watching the scale go down every day is like, oh my God, is this really happening? Like, it's mesmerizing. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. But, yeah, I basically hung out with my son and my father. My sister came over. There was no fighting, which is good. She's going to be having her baby I think she's supposed to be getting induced next week. So that was some exciting news to hear. And then, yeah, Armani's been doing remote schooling, so he has to go to bed at a decent time. And I'm so over the remote schooling, you guys. Like, oh my God, I'm so over it. Like, it was so wonkety when it got put together. Like, we went and met his teacher, okay? We went and met his teacher on, like, it was like a Wednesday or something. So after we go meet his teacher, get his packet, all that, that's giving instructions for how they're going to do school this year. The day after we meet his teacher, and I psyched myself up for, okay, he's going to be fine, because I went back and forth in my head, like, should I send him? Should I not? Should I keep him? Should I not? Like, what should I do? I decided to send him because I'm a realist, you guys. Like, I put things into perspective. My dad, he works with disabled clients. He's not a caretaker or anything, but he does, he's in the transportation business. That's as far as I'm going to get with it, because I don't need you guys figuring out stuff. But we'll just leave it at that. So he's in the transportation business. So he's got people around him all the time that have been in the hospital or that are going to the hospital or whatever the case may be. Me, so granted, okay, I work from home, but for part-time work, like, I do Instacart when I'm bored or I don't have anything to do or I need to make extra money or I have a quota to make. I do Instacart and Postmates. So like I'm around people as well. So if you think about it, we're around people all day. Armani, it doesn't matter how much we quarantine him, like we have to make a living. We're around people. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, it's no different from me being around people and coming home to him, my dad being around people and coming home to him, and him going and taking his butt to school. So unfortunately though, they did change it and now they're doing remote school. So now I got an email the next day after we met his teacher. I got an email saying we've decided to cancel school. They will do it remote from home. So I'm like, you have me going up to this school and waste time meeting teachers, doing this, doing that, for y'all to cancel school the next day. Like, get it together. Y'all have had 6 months to figure it out. And you didn't. It took 6 months to figure out that you didn't want to put kids in jeopardy around other kids. I'm just saying. I don't know. So, needless to say, now they sent out an email yesterday, and I'm like, why is Omaha Public Schools sending me an email on a Saturday? Look at my mom, y'all. My mom was so beautiful. I gotta show you guys this. That's me and my mom and my son on Christmas a few years ago at the mall. We did this thing. But y'all, my mom was so beautiful. She's still beautiful. I love you, Mom. I miss you. Anyways, oh, I'll show you this one too. That's when they went to Vegas and I was like, Mom, it looks like the polar bear is eating your head. Anyway, so they sent out an email on a Saturday saying that school is going to be changing this week and the schedules are going to change for kindergartners, first grade, second grade. Armani's in first grade. So I'm like, why would you wait until Saturday when they got to go to school Monday to send me this? So I don't know. The school thing is a hot mess and I've got to figure it out. But I don't know. This part of my video is probably all over the place. I'm tired, but yet I'm not tired. But yet I need to probably take my butt in there and go to bed. So yeah, after they left, we just kind of hung out. We had dinner and yeah, cleaned up and got everything ready for school. This is Armani's, well, it says set up now if they don't change it again. I better move that, my blender bottle. But he sits there every day, and I've got my beautiful Bath and Body Works candle holder here because he sets his iPad up against it. And then I get all of his books laid out for him so he knows he's got his grammar, science, math, and reading. And then this is all his stuff that he needs to do work. So I don't know. Anyways, needless to say, they're in bed now, and I usually when they go to bed, I stay up, clean up, do the dishes, attempt to fold clothes. You guys will probably hear me talk about that all the time because I'm a horrible, horrible clothes folder. Like, I will do the laundry all day long. I will make sure that there's clean laundry. I will not make sure it's put away. Like, I hate folding clothes. Literally, a basket of laundry takes me freaking a week to 2 weeks to fold. Like, ugh. But I'm not filthy. I keep a clean house. I hate folding laundry. I hate it so much. I don't know. And then me and my dad had a weird conversation tonight. Like, after my mom passed, I moved up here with him, packed up my house. My house is in storage to comfort him and make sure that he was okay and whatnot. But I kind of feel like he's wanting his own space and I want my own space, but yet, like, he won't tell me he wants his own space because I think he's scared of hurting my feelings, which you're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm like, Dad, I can go apartment hunting ASAP. Like, I love living in an apartment. I want to buy a house next year. That's the ultimate goal, is to try to buy a house next year, but I'm not interested right now. Like, since I had Armani, I've always felt safe in an apartment. Like, I don't know, in my mind, I'm like, it's going to be hard for someone to break in if we're in an apartment. Plus, I like the fact that I wouldn't have to worry about lawn care like I did at my house before I moved in with my dad. Because lawn care got on my last nerve. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that stuff, you guys. I'm not, no. I don't be cutting grass. I don't do none of that. So I will cook clean all day long, but I'm not going to cut no grass, period. So I'm like, Dad, if you want your space, like, I will leave. Trust me, I only came here to make sure you was okay. I didn't want you to be by yourself because it's different, you guys. I miss my mom so much. Like, I miss her every day. But for my dad, you know, my mom was 17. He was 20 when they got together. He's 60 now. That's a long time to be without somebody. And sometimes I feel so bad for him. And I don't know, you guys can tell that this is a sensitive topic because I always cry when I talk about my mom, but it's just like, I can't imagine being with somebody for that long and then being by myself. So after she passed, you know, I asked him repeatedly, what do you like, you know, what do you want me to do? Do you want to come down with me and stay at my house? Do you want me to come up there? And he begged me to come up here. He said, I can't be myself, please, please. And now I think that he's trying to cope. He's trying to grieve. He's trying to, if this makes any sense, he's trying to figure out his way as him and not as him and Jody. Because it's not Fred and Jody. Everything has always been Fred and Jody my whole life. Fred and Jody, Fred and Jody. Now it's just Fred. And I think he's trying to figure out who just Fred is. For me, it's a little different because it's my mother. I wasn't in an intimate relationship with her. She's my mother, you know. But I can't imagine being with somebody for almost 40 years or 40 years damn near, and they're gone, you know. So I try to be very sensitive with my dad. Lately, he's been pushing my last few buttons. But again, it's just this, like, I think he's trying to find his own independence, and I'm fine with that. But I just want everything to be, I don't want gray areas. I want it black and white. What are we doing? Like, I have our money, I have work, I have my weight loss journey, I have a lot of things that are going on that, you know, I don't have time for gray areas. I need it to be black or white. This is what it is. We're going to stay together. We're going to live separate. We're going to, like, what are we going to do? And I told him, you know, he stresses about, well, what if you find a husband one day? You guys, to be honest, I don't want to separate from my dad because I love him, and I would never put my parents in a home. And I've said that from the time I was young. Like, I would never put my parents in a home. So to me, to split up is stupid because at the end of the day, I'm going to be here. If I go get an apartment tomorrow, I'm going to be here all the time. Like, he's going to call me all the time. So to me, convenience purposes, one day he's going to get older and older and older to the point where he needs me here all the time. I would never put him in a home. So my whole outlook on it is, why not just stay together? But I think what I'm going to do, depending on what he wants, like, we need to get a bigger place. This place was perfect for him and my mom. My dad and my mom have always had big, fancy houses. Like, we had a huge house on the lake growing up. Like, my dad and mom are, put it this way, they can take a penny and turn it into $1,000 with the blink of an eye. Like, my parents are very smart, hustlers, go-getters, like, and everything legit, like, nothing fishy. But we always had nice houses, cars, fancy this, fancy that. And so I was so happy when they got this place because it was a huge downgrade, like, huge downgrade because it's so tiny. But it was perfect because it was just them. So they had their office, they had Armani's room, and they had their room. My mom was so happy. Everything's ground level. She didn't have to go up and downstairs for laundry. Like, it was perfect for them. But now it's like, oh my God, I can't, like, I'm used to having a whole spare bedroom just to do my makeup in and hold my clothes and shoes. And now, like, it's crazy. Like, it's so small. So I think I'm going to maybe try to find a rental house for right now. And I'd like to move before winter because I'm not moving in the winter. And then next year, maybe start my house buying process. That was my initial thought. Or just tough it out and go through with trying to buy a house next year. That way we wouldn't have to move twice. But I don't want us to be cramped to where we're irritated with each other and bickering and going back and forth when maybe I could just try to find a rental house now. I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but I'm just thinking of convenience, and I know my dad. Like, if nobody else knows him, I know him. I know his every move. Like, I can move out tomorrow, you guys, and I will be here every freaking day. Every day I will be here. And so initially, and I remember my mom just saying, like, make sure you take care of your dad. Make sure you be patient with your dad. He's a gentleman, be patient. Like, I'll never forget when she told me that. So even on days that, sorry, you guys. Even on days that he pisses me off, I just remember her saying to be patient with him. And I know he's just trying to find himself, but it's weird. It's like, I'm so used to it being my parents, like Jody and Fred, like him trying to go out and like have a drink at the bar by himself. And like, it's weird. It's like, I'm his daughter, but it's like watching like my kid like leave the nest. I don't know. It's weird. I just love him so much, and I try to do everything to make him happy and protect him and make it as normal as possible, so that way he's not always sad about mom, because I don't even cry in front of him, you guys. I tried today at the cemetery. I couldn't help it. It just hit me. But this is why I stay up late while they're sleeping, because like I don't want him to see me like this, and I don't want him to see me cry, because if I cry, he cries. So it's like when I see him going out to the grocery store by himself, I'm not used to that. I'm used to him and my mom going, or him going up to the bank by himself. I'm used to it being him and mom, or him going down to the bar, you know, the corner bar that we have close to the house, and having a drink. I'm like, it's weird, but I know he has to find that independence. I can't expect him to, he's 59 years old. He's not 80. He's in good shape, minus a little on the chubby side, but you guys should be so proud of him, because he has lost 15 pounds, actually 16. Since I started my journey, he promised that he would do everything to help and get in shape himself. So his knees are really bad from being in the army, so I don't expect him to climb hills and stuff like I do outside. He doesn't do that, but just eating good. That's why, like, I wanted to tell you guys earlier, you don't need to go I choose to get a gym membership because sometimes I like to go to the gym. But you don't need a gym membership. You don't need, if you can't afford that, don't feel bad. Like, there are so many workouts that you guys can look up on YouTube. Walking tremendously makes a difference. Like, just walk. Just go in your neighborhood, find the most hilly neighborhood, walk up and down that hill, walk flat, just walk. Like, that's free. So, I don't know, just saying, you don't need a gym to do all that. Anyways, well, I am so happy that you guys hung out with me today. That made me feel good. And to all the nice comments and the support, like, y'all are bomb.com. I wanted this channel to be an honest outlook of who I am, what VSG is about, and to try to help anyone who's struggling with weight loss, whether you're having the sleeve, whether you're having bypass, whether you're having dual switch, I don't know how to say it, whether you're not having any surgery at all. This channel's not just for weight loss surgery patients. Like, even if you're just on a weight loss journey, just because I had surgery doesn't mean I'm not on a weight loss journey with you. Like, let's do this together. You and me, honey, we're gonna do our weight loss journey together. Don't matter if you didn't have surgery, come on over to the channel. You guys be sure to like this video. It really helps other people be able to find it, and I really, really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Follow me over on Instagram. I am Kayla Armani, and if you don't want to like the video, then don't like the video. But what we're not going to do is leave hate comments, and that's on period. Okay, let me stop. Oh my God, so embarrassing. Anyways, and yes, my face is breaking out, you guys. I don't know why. I'm actually going to call my doctor about that, because you know what's weird? When I was eating horrible burgers and pizza, my face was clear. Now I'm eating healthy and my face is like tripping. I'm drinking a ton of water, and my face is tripping. So if anybody else has struggled with that, please let me know down below. Let me know what you did to fix it. Let me know if you went to the doctor for it. Like, let me know what's up, because this is not what's up. Period. Anyways, okay, I gotta go, guys. I'm tired. I will see you guys, I don't know, in a couple days. I'm gonna post another video. I'm gonna start getting to the it was gonna say deep, but juicy, so the GC stuff. I don't know what I was trying to say. I'm gonna start getting to the juicier stuff, you guys, specifically regarding, I want to hit 2 topics that I couldn't find very much information on when I was hardcore searching. So I'm gonna hit those videos in the next, few days or whatever. So stay on the lookout for that, and just know that I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all your freaking support, because you're bomb.com, whether you're having surgery, had surgery, ain't having surgery. Live your best life, and don't let no one tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. Period. I'll see you guys later.